Whoa! Is he gonna have to fight a white tiger?
Oh,
What?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
No way!
Way to go, Miles. Way to save Gotham.
We have finally made it. After about a year and a half, we are completely caught up on Neil Breen's filmography, so it is time to get to his newest installment in the Neil Breen universe, Cade, the Tortured Crossing. So it is a special occasion, which is, of course, why I'm wearing the Supreme Breen shirt right now. Now, this movie is a bit special because out of all 6 of his movies, this is the only one that is actually connected in any way to a previous movie. It is the sequel to A Twisted Pair. However, to be honest, there's not really much of a connection between both movies. It's very loose, but we'll get to that in a second. This movie is also special because unlike the other ones, I couldn't find this one online. So I had to go to his official website and buy a physical copy. So yes, I actually own the DVD to this movie. Just let that fact sit with you for a second. Because let me tell you, we're in for another ride. Let's get into it. You excited?
Yes, sir. This is big. This is it. Tell me your top 3 most expected motifs that he has riddled throughout his movies that you expect to see again.
Oh shit. I like how there was no menu screen.
Yeah.
It was just right into the movie. Yeah, there was no main menu. The second you put the DVD into the player, you're already starting the ride, whether you're ready or not. So I find that pretty classically Neil Breen. You ready?
Okay, yep. Let's do it.
So this movie opens with Neil's own version of the Universal logo opening. Then we get to the title card of the movie that is shot over a castle, before then showing us the setting of this movie.
Neil Breen goes international?
No way.
Dude.
Which is Italy, I think. Oh my gosh.
Is this Cade out here?
I haven't forgotten about the charity event. I'm running a little late.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
this whole
you are,
movie gonna be
Neil.
green screen? Yes. Yes, it will. I'm not kidding. So Neil's supposed to go to this charity event, but he gets hit by this bus thing on the way there.
What? Oh, he got hit by the bus. What?
Then we cut to a homeless guy who's sleeping on the side of the road and gets kidnapped. We quickly cut to a very dilapidated, insane asylum looking situation. And then a bunch of people are stuck in a van and Neil is trying to get them out.
He tried once. Didn't work.
I'll help you.
And for someone who's got tons of powers that we know of from the last movie, he's basically bulletproof. He can jump really high. There's a possibility he could stop time.
Wait. Let me go first.
Basically, he claims to be unstoppable. However, somehow in this movie, he can't break a car window. So instead, he follows the van to wherever it is that the van was going, and then fights the kidnappers of this group of people, but not before dropping an MCU level 1 liner.
Oh, we should have expected freeze frames.
Should have told me.
Damn, we need to make this an even fight.
Oh,
Did he clone
Yeah,
himself?
he multiplied himself, dude.
But he couldn't get into the car. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh, no!
Where'd he go? We just missed him.
I think that means that he's freed them, and that whole situation is, I assume, why he's late to his charity event. On his way to the charity event, he shows off his car for a long time.
Oh, hell yeah. He brought the Ferrari back.
We get it, you're driving.
Yeah,
you don't have to see the
he's
whole
trying
thing.
to flex this thing. He went, you don't think I make money? Watch this.
It is an honor to introduce Cade Altier. He has become our financial benefactor for the remodel of our hospital.
So I guess he's like the Bruce Wayne type of character, some sort of rich, philanthropic sort of celebrity, and he's donated a ton of money towards a hospital for the mentally ill, or like an asylum, like an Arkham Asylum, if you see where I'm going with this. He's like really leaning into the whole Batman sort of thing with this movie, and hey, I'm all for that. You can never go wrong with Batman. Just foreshadowing, he somehow goes wrong with the whole Batman situation. And I get that he's the good guy, but when he delivers his speech, he does it in such a villainous way. I don't know.
I will make sure they live their lives to the fullest. We will make sure they live their lives to the fullest. It's all about them having a real passion for life. We will never let them down.
Then we quickly cut to the after party. Basically, it's the easiest way to introduce new characters. You literally have them introduce themselves to someone else and state who they are and what they do.
Hi, I'm Tom. I'm the police chief around here.
Hi, I'm Dr. Megan Burns. I'm actually the director of the hospital here that's being redone.
Hi, I'm Dr. Megan Kurtz. I'm the co-director of the hospital.
Hi, I'm Andrew with Child Protective Services.
How you doing? Detective Lee here with Child Trafficking Protective Services.
It's the laziest way for any sort of exposition. Also, I'm pretty sure they're evil. We get to the police station where the police have heard about all these kidnappings that are in the area, and let me tell you, they're not a fan.
This youth trafficking is disgusting. We had 2 more last night.
This is absolutely disgusting.
No kidding.
We had 2 last night.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna stop this for sure.
Well, no kidding. They need to stop the kidnappings.
Yeah.
We're the police. They're kidnapping. Fuck!
Finally, though, we cut back to the hospital and can actually see the state of the asylum itself and the patients living there. And this is where the story truly begins.
Get ready. We're going on a field trip.
When do you take mental asylum patients on a field trip? Where do you go? The zoo?
So on their way to whatever field trip they're going to, the driver decides that he's gonna start drinking.
What?
Now that's interesting.
Bro is not driving. You gotta start moving, brother.
And let me tell you, the nurse, she's a good nurse about it. She's telling him, hey man, don't do that. Stop that.
What the hell are you doing? Put that away.
But sadly, that's where it ends. She doesn't actually do anything about it. He just keeps drinking.
Yo, future Miles, add the chug jug sound here.
Which, hey, if I were in a Neil Breen movie, yeah, let's just say I understand. Also, what is with the asset placement for this shot? Where is she supposed to be? Is she in the back seat? How is this shot possible? Or is she just like really small and sitting on the patient's feet? Anyway, as expected, they crash.
Whoa!
Luckily, Cade is close by, kind of just frolicking through the fields, I guess, when he's approached by a white tiger, and they fight.
Is he gonna have to fight a white tiger?
Oh yeah.
What?
Oh yeah.
No way!
10 out of 10 fight scene.
Look, it actually reacted to his punch.
Yeah.
Neil, I'm
And
so
it's like,
proud of
it's like
you.
Oh, look at it. Yeah. It's got his arms on its or its paws on its arms. Look at that.
I'm so proud of you, Neil. This is incredible.
Neil, great job.
I have to give massive props to Neil for this fight, because unlike the insane clusterfuck that was whatever that beginning part of the movie was, Neil and the tiger are actually fighting. There are real impacts and reactions, so well done, Neil. Well done. Anyway, turns out that he knows the tiger, so he just says, hey, let's stop fighting, and the tiger walks away. I don't know what their history is, but I mean, the vibes are kind of off between the two of them.
Is he in love with the tiger?
Don't say that. Oh, don't even.
I mean, listen to the music.
It's a person.
What the hell does this mean? What am I supposed to take away from this? I don't know, but I don't like it.
Wait, what?
He's in love with the tiger.
Oh my god.
So, was that fight supposed to be them having sex? Like, symbolically, they were having sex? Do you think they have sex when she's in human form or tiger form?
Tiger farm.
Yeah, I don't even know where to start with that, so we're just moving on. So Cade approaches the crash site and invites the patients to follow him to his house for the night. After a Lord of the Rings worthy travel sequence,
I thought that was a Hobbit house for a second, and I was like, he's copying Batman, Lord of the Rings.
Yep.
they finally make it to Neil Breen's house. And just in case you didn't know, the patients from the hospital are very excited to get inside.
I love this place.
Amazing.
Holy shit! It's a castle.
What a trip.
A castle. We're going to a castle.
We get it! It's a castle!
Be careful. Let's be very careful.
What a killjoy.
Except for that guy. F that guy. Quick recap here. He's basically Bruce Wayne. He's given his money to the local Arkham Asylum, and this is his Wayne Manor. Make of that what you will. Just saying. Anyway, he brings up the fact that he has a brother, and we get a quick flashback to a scene that was actually in the previous movie.
Ah, yeah. The slow-mo.
And that's pretty much all the connection we get. They don't explain at any point in the movie how we got from the end of Twisted Pair to the beginning of Tortured Crossing. That whole, I don't know what time period it is, I don't know how long it's been, and they never tell us. Classic Neil. So Neil tells them that they are free to use any of the 30 bedrooms in his mansion for the night, and as you would expect, they decide to sleep on the floor by the staircase. Okay, except for the two nurses who follow Neil up to his bedroom. So are they? I mean, I can only assume that this means they're gonna have a threesome. That's what's implied. So thanks, Neil, for putting that image in my head. In the middle of the night, one of the patients seems to wake up and decides to roam outside, where she's followed by Cale, and he teleports to her and then tries to kidnap her.
Right for the feet.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Neil, what?
But while that's happening, Cale goes back to the crash site and he heals the car using his Sharingan.
I was really happy to see that.
Oh,
Naruto, I think. Is that the one? I don't know.
I don't know.
Yes, past me. It is from Naruto. I just have no clue if I said it right because I've never seen it.
Oh, man. That's kind of
Shining Diamond. It's a reference to something.
Okay.
So the patients wake up the next day, and turns out that the whole Cale kidnapping the lady thing in the dark, weird skeleton skull shed was a dream. Ooh, spooky. Neil then takes the patients back to the van, and he sets them on their way without the nurses, though, because he froze them in time.
He froze the nurses.
I gotta keep them for later.
But not really, actually, because this is only like the first 20 minutes of the movie, and those two are integral characters to the rest of the plot. So I have no clue what is going on. Like in the very next scene, he's at the asylum talking to the blonde nurse.
This is my money. I'm counting on you to make it right.
I'm counting on you to make this right.
I'm sorry, sir.
What is the timeline here? Like maybe it was shot out of order, so we gotta put everything together. But I've seen the movie a few times now, and I have no clue what the timeline is supposed to be. Anyway, there are some sort of business deals going on, and we get a shot that I'm actually a really big fan of.
Oh! Oh!
Okay.
It looks like stock footage, but then turns out it's not. Ah, gotcha. It's at this point that we are introduced to the fact that the doctors at the asylum are performing gene editing experiments on the patients at the asylum. And Cale, the evil twin, works for the asylum by kidnapping people that he finds on the streets and giving them to the asylum to do experiments on. And in return, the asylum pays him with the gene editing drug so that he can be cured.
My payment for this is access to the gene editing drugs for my use, hoping that they will cure me.
Cured of what? I don't remember him ever having any sort of illness or disease. In the last movie, him and his brother were given like powers by some future AI thing. But he sucked at his job, so they took his powers away. He was just a regular guy, basically was like a vigilante, but he didn't have powers and he wasn't dying. Anyway, side note, the tall patient from earlier in the movie really wants to help with the experiments, and I thought that was funny.
Get the hell out of here!
He's my favorite character. They then quickly show him getting kidnapped.
Not again.
I have no clue when that's supposed to take place on the timeline. I assumed that it was a flashback, like showing how he got to the asylum, but he says again. What do you mean again? How many times have you been kidnapped and taken to the same place? Anyway, throughout this entire section of the movie, we are shown patients just kind of chilling in their room, like just vibing, right? Good vibes.
He's about to cook.
Bad vibes.
This rehab is killing me.
I thought this was a mental hospital. How did it...
I just need something for now. I'm gonna kill myself. I can't take it anymore.
Okay. Neutral vibes.
Hell yeah, dude. This is Martin Garrix. Come on. Oh, hey.
Hey, you were killing it, man.
Yeah, you got it,
Keep it up. You'll get there.
We're just seeing all the vibes of them in their room. And there's no continuity between these shots either. They're just kind of sprinkled along the runtime of this thing. And you know what? I'm all for it. So I don't know why, but the tall guy tries again to help out with the experiments.
I don't want your help.
Again, he had to tell him.
And he keeps getting lectured. And I don't know why, but I find this so entertaining. Anyway, I guess that this whole like middle portion of the movie is just showing the state of this asylum and how the patients are living in it, and I guess that they're being abused.
Where am I? What just happened?
What happened to staying safe?
Yeah, come on, man.
But like they beat it into us as if we don't get it already, that this place sucks and I wouldn't want to be there. And to keep beating it into you that this place is bad, they play like these echoing screams and moans over other scenes during the movie.
The Nazgul?
Who's yelling? We then get to a scene that I don't even know how to explain, right? Neil walks into a cave, and inside the cave is like a completely different realm. Cade walks in and says that he's going into the impossible. Then he activates his Sharingan once again.
He's gonna make another SUV.
He has one power, and that's to create SUVs.
I still don't know if I'm saying that correctly. I've never watched Naruto. Please forgive me. Also, Batman, Wayne Manor, Arkham Asylum. Is this his Bat Cave? Okay, we keep getting shots of Kale kidnapping people. We get it. I understand. He's kidnapping people. So Cade finally confronts one of the nurses about everything that's shady that's going on there. And it goes nowhere, as expected.
What do you know about the gene editing research? You must know something.
This dude's always creeping
That's
around.
what I'm saying, man. Like, this is like 30, 40 minutes now of us just creeping around here.
Who am I?
Oh, great.
What am I?
Existential Neil.
What am I?
I don't even know what that means at all.
What are you doing here? Get out of my operating room!
Yo, dude.
Hey, leave him alone. He's just trying to be helpful, dude. Let him be. Let him help you experiment on his fellow patients. Why does he want to help? So Cade then goes to a ball, and he goes with the nurse. Her name's Megan, by the way. She's kind of joining forces and helping him uncover all these mysteries. They want to take this whole system down. And to take it all down, they take everyone to court. Court where Cade is the judge, I guess. It doesn't even seem like a court case. It's more like Cade just giving one of his weird villainous speeches again.
I am the dream of these things.
And guess what? This goes nowhere.
I'm so confused. I have a feeling that the movie's about to end, which I would like, but at the same time, I want more answers.
Sorry, Past Miles. There are 45 minutes left in this movie. And no, you don't get any of the answers that you want. Also, I just want to remind you real quick that this movie is so out of order that I'm having to kind of put it back into order to make any of this summarization make sense to you guys. And even then, it doesn't really make sense.
Like, oh,
What?
oh,
I totally forgot about her.
Tiger Lady's back. We got Tiger Lady back, everybody. We got Tiger Lady. Let me tell you, not only is she back, but she's doing something, and nothing of what she's doing makes any sense.
do you think she represents something? Is Neil trying to passively imply that, like, God is a woman or something like that?
Dude, I don't even know if he knows what he's trying. What?
Maybe these are like the ghosts of children who have been kidnapped in the past and killed or something.
Maybe.
Neil delivers a quick monologue to some of the patients while they sleep, because you know you're not getting a Neil Breen movie without a little monologue in it.
Good night, sweet princes and princesses.
And then we get to my favorite scene in this entire movie. You remember the guy who was messing around on the keyboard earlier?
What is this B-plot about this dude playing his keyboard?
And I guess he's practiced because he got good enough to the point that we get a dance sequence. We get a dance sequence, everybody.
Oh, okay.
No way this movie ends with a dance party.
Dude, oh. Woo! Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm seeing new people here.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
What?
Ghosts are here, dude.
Those are all the dead patients?
Yeah, dude.
Dude, welcome to the party.
Forget everything negative I've said about this movie. This movie is absolute peak cinema. And you know what? It is the perfect ending to this movie. I gotcha. You're stuck here forever. And past me was stuck watching the last 30 minutes of this movie. So the nurse calls Cade over for something urgent. And I believe that this is now the beginning of the final act of the movie. And when Cade finally meets up with the nurse, they embrace. So I think at this part of the movie, Neil just started running out of things to put on screen. So he just starts like throwing clips in there. And he keeps moaning. Kale, stop moaning, please. Also, I guess Cade and the nurse are together now, somehow.
But how? This wasn't ever developed.
I need you.
Oh, she did not want to say that.
I mean, hey, it's not a Neil Breen movie unless Neil does something in the movie with the woman that just makes it feel all gross inside for witnessing it. Also, Kale is dying.
What?
What?
Hell?
My AI systems are failing me.
And this is like 4 for 4 on the Batman check marks, right? We got Bruce Wayne. We got Arkham Asylum. We got the Batcave. Oh, we got Wayne Manor too. I guess this is 5 for 5. And now we got Two-Face, baby. We got Two-Face. So how exactly is this Bruce Wayne Batman planning on taking out the Arkham Asylum that he now knows everything about? Well, he's going to train the patients how to fight. So we get a training montage, baby.
Are we gonna see this with every single character?
Use everything I've taught. That's the way we'll succeed in our fight.
So the other nurse hears Megan talking on the phone to Cade, and she tips off to the corporation that's funding this whole thing, and this starts a huge confrontation.
They are coming for you, my warriors.
They're asleep, Neil.
You were never one of us.
And it starts with the tall guy getting revenge.
Get out! No!
Attaboy, dude. That's what I've been waiting for. Out of the blue, the corporate headquarters gets blown up.
Okay. Okay.
And a huge fight breaks out at the courtyard of the asylum. It's Cade's warriors versus those strange masked people from earlier in the movie. I guess they work for the corporation?
Damn, we need to make this an even fight.
Yeah, he said the line.
What?
This is the same, actually the same fight.
I am the winged warrior.
Dude,
What the fuck? I'm sorry. The Winged Warrior? What is going on? I don't even have anything to say about this. No jokes, no nothing. The Winged Warrior?
We got 2 winged warriors up in this.
She got a shadow clones.
3 winged warriors up in this.
I don't even know. Anyway, this whole third act fight goes on for way too long.
Everybody was kung fu fighting.
And then it's just suddenly over. And everyone's dead, I guess. So the bad guys get Thanos snapped away, Neil's still holding on to the wings, and then even the good guys, like the patients, disappear. So the cops finally showed up.
Now this doesn't even, this is like video game graphic. Look at this.
This is a video game.
That's a video game.
And since the bodies are gone, they just leave. Now finally, at the very end of this movie, we actually get a confrontation between the brothers, between Cade and Kale.
What's happened to me? Cade, I'm so ashamed of what I've been doing. Kill me, Cade.
Oh.
Kill me!
So what does Cade do when he's confronted by his brother? Does he A, heal him, B, turn him into an SUV with his Sharingan powers, or C, does he kill him? Well?
Oh no, poor Neil. Is that a sword?
Yeah. Are you gonna behead him? Alright.
I thought he could heal people.
So Cale's body disappears, then we get a shot of his face, and he turns into Neil Breen. And Cade then says his final goodbyes to his brother as they visit each other in the purple virtual reality afterlife from the first movie. And that's the end of...
We're gonna get a montage of like a good-looking hospital?
The Crossing? Wait, the mental hospital becomes the Crossing? And then the movie Damn it, Neil! Stop it with these fake out endings! Wrap it up, please! And who is the tiger lady? And the ghosts are back now! And I guess they're like Neil's Avengers now.
You are now my warriors.
I'm losing it. So Cade tells his nurse girlfriend that he has to go, so they embrace one last time before he walks off.
Just have her stand there or something.
Oh.
Just going with it. Oh.
And then they say goodbye again, and then they kiss and embrace again. This movie's never ending. Neil, please, don't make any more movies. I can't do this again. I can't put myself through this again. I genuinely feel stupider after watching these movies. You're killing my brain cells. I'm so sorry.